2029, what does success look like for Albert Dolan?
I think the legacy I'd like to leave behind is that I brought value for money to the forefront of public life and governance. So since
good luck with that.
Well, no, this is serious because since I was elected, I've asked over.
It's very serious.
I've asked over no matter what policy change I make, this is the biggest change I could impact, and I've now asked over 190 parliamentary questions just on public procurement information since I was elected. I've got the backing of the Fianna Fáil party now to bring forward a bill. It'll probably be after the summer now when I bring it forward, but essentially we have an absolutely incredible process for public procurement, bringing it right up to the point of tender, and after that point things simply aren't being tracked.
Are you talking about Bikegate here, or are you talking about the fact 2019 total public expenditure was 70 billion, is now 100 billion. Are you talking about the big picture or the small picture?
I'm talking both. Look at the bike shed. You're essentially talking that there was no reasonableness test performed when they were calculating that. When you look at the big spend, I uncovered with parliamentary questions that the HSE's public procurement since 2020 has gone from over 1 billion to over 4 billion. And that was actually in the Business Post over the weekend, the 91% increase in spending this year. And I understand the department probably still expects them to be on budget, but that is not going to happen. And I mean, nobody is reining in this spend. And I want
it is a very worthy and a timely approach. How are you going to actually get? The total number of public servants over a 5-year period is increased by 50,000. So I'm listening to ministers who are doing arm wrestles with their department to get things done. You're a humble backbencher. How do you expect them to listen to you?
Well, it starts with this first piece of legislation, which is going to bring transparency to the spend afterwards. I actually have a dashboard built that takes every single purchase order off the website of every single state body, and I can tell you right now, name your county council, name your competent authority. I can tell you who they paid out the most money to in the last few years. So I'm going to be shining a light on all of this and bringing that level of detail. I'll tell you this: this is the one thing I can do, because I come from the background as a chartered accountant. This is the one thing that I can do that can really add value to Irish society, and most importantly, give people trust in politics again, because that is lacking at the moment.